be a plus.
We're all on the same team. We've got to work together.
I am in favor of this plan. Goldie Braun seems capable, despite his ridiculous name.
Very well. Attend my tale, for its folly cannot recur. Imagine ambivalent omnipotence, drifting in darkness.
Speaking of dark...
Such was my celestial solitude. Power without purpose, until uncovered by Raker. His crew were convalescent. Plagued by a pox, I was serendipitously suited to soothe.
A ship full of sick people just happens upon someone with limitless healing.
We were need and needed, symptom and solace. They worshipped the wonder of my ways and declared me divine.
I think we know where this is going.
I do not know where this is going.
This is the scary part!
As the flock of followers fawned, a dark delight developed deep within me. And in the shadows it spoke. Weak whelps, pernicious priesting, feeble fools fit for feasting. Hubris made hunger. A cancerous craving called Magus.
What did it want?
Complete devotion. I too heard this voice, and could hear nothing else.
Adulation, flagellation, gorged with grief and consternation.
I told you this was the scary part.
It was pure putrefaction, sown from the seed of my strength. My soul stone gone sour. I resolved to rip it out.
Rip it out? How?
A mechanical marvel wrought by Raker would sever the stone from my skull and excise the evil entangled within.
Translation: you let Raker steal your powers.
Whatever his wayward wander, he was on that day my friend. He swore to separate sanctity from sin, that my healing could yet be harnessed without harm.
Sure, but who's harnessing it?
I'm with Rocket. Raker knew exactly what he was doing. That man's a master manipulator. Damn it! Now you've got me doing it.
I bear no blame for my fallen friend. Our errant experiment all but broke us both.
Then how do you explain how your best bud got his hands on the stone and is now taking over the galaxy?
I cannot.
I think I can answer that. After I rejected my promise, I got pulled into Nikki's. Corel was there. She was trying to show me something.
Peter, you can't trust anything you saw in there.
This was different, and it felt different. She took me back to the QZ and I saw that Magus thing. I saw it get all twisted up with Nikki and I saw it kill Corel.
You hear yourself? How'd she show you this if she's dead?
Quite conceivably. Her soul may be snared by the stone, chained to the child.
I mean, we could get her back.
Essence can be retained but not restored. Her echo acts as anchor, manipulated by Magus to deceive the daughter.
So it's like Corel said. Nikki needs to accept her death.
This feat is not so easily done.
Its appetite is insatiable. If unassailed, Magus will absorb all.
We're gonna need one hell of a plan.
Well, you better come up with it quick, because I see daylight.
The bond between Magus and Matriarch must be broken. It harvests its hunger through the host.
So, Nikki's like the head vampire. If we cure her, it'll free the rest. Why didn't you just say that?
So step 1, find Nikki.
Step 2, convince her mom ain't coming back from the dead.
Step 3, get that stone away from her and mop the floor with that Magus thing.
You show no shortage of assurance.
Yeah, this one's Mr. Positivity. It's enough to make you sick.
The stone is both bondage and bridge for Magus, and a young mind is most malleable. If Magus is merged with hers, she may not survive the severing.
We won't let it come to that.
Not to join the Golden Downer, but how are we supposed to find the kid?
What's going on?
What are you... Oh,
Lark.
Clark.
I've got the Cortex. They can go anywhere, convert anyone. We need to go now.
Why does that sound like you're not coming with us?
These are my people. Some still survive if I stay.
Then we'll stay and help.
Go. I'll be where I'm needed when I need to be. Just trust me.
Don't go dying on me. I'm starting to actually get you. You wanna pop a squat, golden boy? You're making me nervous.
Or perhaps your nerves need gnawing.
What did I do?
This precarious plan proves more meek by the moment. The Madonna was meant to be among us.
She knows what she's doing. Eventually.
Sorry sins I have wrought to wrest me among such a motley crew.
Did he? Did he take my room?
Not so much as a yip from the mud. Groot says he'll keep trying. Where's Mr. Fancy Words?
It is assumed Peter Quill's quarters. It was a daring display of dominance.
Don't you start.
Usually I'd say, who needs him, but we do. So you better fix this one, Quill.
Just try not to piss him off any more than he already is.
If it is to be a fight to the death, I will honor the outcome.
If he kills you, I get your guns.
Wouldn't bet on Peter winning that fight. Took all 5 of us to beat him last time.
I still can't believe he caught one of my smart bombs. Just like that.
We have already fought the man.
Hold on. You know, hey, Quill.
You seem like you're in a good mood.
Do I? I've got a great idea for a new blaster extension. Can't wait to put it together.
Well, now that the gang's back together and we've got a minute to breathe, I think you deserve an official thank you for what you did on Lamentus.
Quill,
I know you don't like that kind of sappy stuff, but I really mean it.
Quill, you're making a mountain out of a scrap pile right now.
Seriously. Mantis mentioned something about trauma. Is that where your fear of water came from?
Okay, Loopy Girl.
Well, regardless.
The rodents saved our lives.
Oh yeah, you surprised?
You saved our lives by blowing something up.
Oh, flark off, Murder Mom. Hurry up, Quill. I ain't got all day. Here you go. Ah! Got a crick in my back because of that.
Glad you're back on our side, Drax. I got a feeling we'll need to go full destroyer on this one.
I shall be ready, Peter Quill. I have witnessed the threat posed by Magus firsthand. No one should suffer from its malignant lies. I owe all of you a great debt of gratitude. It'll be my honor to fight beside you with all of my might.
That's a lot of might. Groot agrees with you, Muscles.
Sounds like we've got ourselves a nice church butt-kicking party.
I only hope our guest agrees to join this buttock-striking celebration.
Gamora, are you okay letting Mantis fight the church alone out there?
She won't fight. She'll focus on evacuating people. Maybe they can all hide in the caves.
So she's just gonna let the church take over her homeworld?
Mantis would tell you that people matter more than the planet. And she knows that the church won't stop coming until we rescue Nikki.
You have great confidence in this celestial Madonna.
She's one of the few people I know I can trust.
Really? She freaks me out.
Because she's smarter than you?
And kinder.
Hey, that nickname makes my skin crawl. I'm furry, not fuzzy. Not even that little.
Hey, Warlock. Open up. This is my room, you know. And that would be my cassette cover.
You penned this pithy poetry?
It's not poetry, it's music. Hard rock. It's supposed to have guitars and bass and drums.
Simplistic scriptures, as is its scribe.
Okay. What's your deal, man? What did I do to piss you off?
Your lamentable leadership allowed the Madonna to leave when we needed her talents to travel to the telepathic realm.
Mantis had good reason to stay behind. We just need to get Nikki and get the hell out so we can find her again.
Your tenuous tactics trust too much to fortune. Can you confidently convince me your meager measures may amply manage this mission?
My meager what?
Your meager metal. We stand against an adversary unlike any before, blinded by burning, hope-fueled hate.
Magus, right, your evil twin. That's our adversary.
Before such a blaze, still a stooge may steer, but your wide-eyed wonder is merely wit and moxie. You strut as an insecure cock, uncertain of his stature.
Does that mean what I think it means?
This audacity acts as stilts on sand as the tide thralls you in. Leading must be wrought off the fullness of your yearning yoke. Will it be so?
Yes. Absolutely.
Wise words. Sure and measured. But beheld by my bemused misgivings, your demeanor differs distinctly in direction from my more willful ways.
Maybe we can meet in the middle then.
Yes. An oath! Will you own an oath to operate with greater aggression? To give gravitas to gravid seasons of your soul and struggle not to stand on destiny's icy flows?
Sure, man. Whatever it takes.
Then assert it!
I swear I'll be a good leader. That I'll be decisive and that I won't let Mantis do whatever she wants.
I stand partially reassured.
What about you, Mr. Fancy Words? How do I know you won't see Raker and have a change of heart?
Why would I weasel away?
Didn't you used to be best buds with him?
We were common company for a fleeting fallow, through which I witnessed the incommensurable extent of his sadness. He mourns his lost son.
That's why he's doing all of this. The church, the matriarch? Because he wants to get his kid back. But that can't happen, right? Magus can't...
No. Cannot.
So? We can count on you? When you reunite with Raker, that man's gotta go down.
Indubitably.
My shoulders are sore.
So, how is he?
Frustrating. It's like talking to Suzanne Harris at the summer dance all over again.
Ain't that the Hume girl?
It may be up to us to stop the church in nowhere. You ready?
I am Groot.
He's worried about the mutt. Says it would be easier with his help.
I didn't think Cosmo would let the church take over his station. But if they got the Cortex, then...
He is but one canine against the army of the converted.
that explains why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo. If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
I will handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the truth of a divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter are with me. I will thank the matriarch for her gift.
May the promise be fulfilled. You are clear to land at the spaceport.
All them bars and betting parlors.
And noodle joints.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
I assume it will be worse.
Raker rallies regiments while we wait whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, Gold. What the flark?
Great! Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now!
He is a man of action.
Let's just hope that he can keep the church busy while we look for Nikki.
Didn't think you'd be able to bluff your way through security muscles.
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the Continuum Cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we, like, try to find him?
Time is running out. We cannot lose focus if we are to save the girl.
Drax is right. Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage on his side. So, final showdown against Raker. This time, you'll get him for good.
I intend to. We're not leaving here without Nikki.
Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
Peter.
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
Welcome, travelers. Have you come to witness the fulfillment?
The what now?
The realization of the Matriarch's promise. The beginning of a new world. One without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something is wrong. These heretics must be stopped. Attack!
Next time, you're on your own!
What would I do without you, Rocket? Bloodhead's amping up his buddies! Oh, you, Rocket!
You owe me one, Quill!
I thought I was a goner, man! Root! Hog-tie time! Smoke them, Rocket!
Ain't nothing getting through!
That one is under a
Fire that, Drax!
Beware!
Run him down hard!
Their hero is tottering! End his life!
There's a spark between us!
Draco's better pray their new world comes without death or pain or fear. Cause I'm gonna kill him for flarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy redecorating.
Scott! Cosmos Tower's shut down.
That's because it's never been dark before. You do realize some of the guys shooting at us were nowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used a backup telepath.
This mission is about saving Nikki. It'll be a real shame if Cosmo bought into the promise, but like we said in Lamentus, if we cure her, we cure everybody.
What kind of promise could they offer a dog anyway? A nice game of fetch.
Exactly. We just gotta have faith he's okay.
Really, Peter? Faith?
Kinda dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
The same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but...
Clark! Over there!
There's so many of them. I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, but these crooks were suspicious of anyone giving them anything for free.
Yeah, I don't know, Rocket. Like Gamora said, everybody wants something.
The church tailors their offer to the individual.
Seems to me most of them would give in.
Or they'd be killed. Not an easy choice.
They got Flark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hallis Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the continuum cortex.
Deciding fate for multiple worlds at once?
Lousy fun Flarker! Get ready!
Let's keep it down. They don't know we're here.
Tell your new boss he ain't getting away with this!
Flarkin' right! We like Nowhere the way it was!
Take heed!
Guess you guys aren't important enough for the fulfillment!
That was pretty good!
Rocket! Safety's off!
Hey! That one was mine!
One less cultist to worry about!
Is that what they call a spiritual experience?
Make your peace!
How many times have I saved your butt now?
Thanks, buddy!
More batteries the deeper we go. 100 units says they're tied to the fulfillment.
Priest said that they were bringing...
They can't raise the dead, especially after we save Nikki.
I'm surprised the church was able to seize the cortex. It was secure last time.
Wasn't half as secure as the dog thought.
The church's forces increased by the tick. Their superior numbers could have easily breached the defenses.
Well, we got just the 5 of us. Filling us all with confidence there, big guy.
I had a contact here. Rotation ago.
You did? Was it Blurf? No. Shadupin. Hooks, maybe? Whoa. Cat free. He always gave Groot the creeps. Don't suppose we could try tricking them again? Make them believe we're all promised enough?
Not unless you can fake that purple glow they all seem to have.
When we are done here, we will need to tell a Rhapsodus about these adventures.
Oh, what?
They are the keepers of Catathian lore. This will be an epic tale.
thinking about what Warlock said.
Which part? He hasn't stopped talking since we met him.
About how Nikki and that Magus thing might be too intertwined to save her.
Is that what he said? It's easier to understand Bug Lady. Wonder if any of these fortune tellers saw this coming.
Unlikely. They were all charlatans.
Most of them were pickpockets and fences. Pretty useful people to know. Wonder if any of these fortune tellers saw this coming.
Unlikely. They were all charlatans.
Most of them were pickpockets and fences. Pretty useful people to know.
Over here! Looks like we can squeeze through.
We must be close to Mantlow's bar. Can you see it?
Not really. There's a lot of debris in the way.
There is no way through this wall.
Could be a bunch of wackos just waiting for us on the other side.
Good point. Peter, you should find a way over to check.
What? Why me?
Ain't you the leader of this outfit?
Peter!
Well, that didn't work.
Clark, I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones that can do this, right?
Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Oh, Scott! Not Mantlow's. Look at her. This is personal, Quill.
I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving.
When we are done here, we will need to tell a Rhapsodus about these adventures.
Oh, what?
They are the keepers of Catathian lore. This will be an epic tale.
Okay. Gotta make a passage here.
I'm surprised the church was able to seize the Cortex. It seemed pretty secure last time.
Wasn't half as secure as the dog thought.
The Church's forces increased by the tick. Their superior numbers could have easily breached the defenses.
While we got just the 5 of us. Filling us all with confidence there, big guy.
I tried pushing, to no avail.
I had a contact here, rotations ago.
You did? Was it Blurf?
There has been no sign of Goldie Braun since he left from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up by a wandering creep squad.
Or maybe he's lying about which side he was on and is just waiting to attack us. Yeah, what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
My memory is flawless. I'm just an optimist.
Warlock's stronger than any of us. And he's got a pretty good reason to hate Raker.
So you buy his ripped my soul in two story.
Just saying, if anybody...
Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentus.
Nah.
Nikki had Warlock's soul stone in her hand. What if it's fused there and Raker's trying to remove it?
Like he did with Goldilocks? Didn't work all that well the first time.
The girl may have sensed the evil in the stone and insisted they try again.
Or she's outlived her usefulness and Raker wants the stone's power for himself.
Regardless, we must reach the Undercity to find the girl and stop whatever they are doing.
And we'll have to be ready for them to try and stop us.
The converted ones will be prepared to die in order to bring their loved ones back to life.
Which is pretty ironic if you think about it.
Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family? What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of the light! Via Magnati! The Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The movement must not be stopped!
That's it! We finally snapped! Aurora! Wait for us! Whatever happened? Not running in! What the fuck, Gamora? That was here, Gamora! You okay?
There are more arriving!
Quick, we found some parking hover bikes!
Lob it at him, big guy!
He's acting like this?
Toss him around! You aren't the only one fighting this battle, Gamora! Hit him down, Groot! Send him their way, Rex!
We can switch to the hard stuff!
Lock and load, Rocket! Gamora! What's going on? You have to protect her!
Cowards! Face us!
You won't ruin her this time!
Quill, we might have a problem.
My great strength goes underutilized!
Quick, we found some flarking hover bikes.
You good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good. Gamora, wait, hold on a sec.
Why?
So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Raker's flagged up church?
Of course not.
Just what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos. It's about Nikki and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Kratak in hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on, all things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
Like. I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I can take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenwuburi.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. Let's say we go stop a nutjob cult leader.
Yes.
Incoming! This is nothing compared to some battles I've fought! Light him up, Rocket!
No! I wasn't being insensitive!
Breathing room, Groot! Feels like I've been shooting that big butt for hours!
It is as venerable as it is large! We must break it!
Raker doesn't know what he's in for!
He's in for a world of suffering!
Get him, Groot!
Oh, wow! Remind me not to piss off Groot!
That's one big, bad, spec robot!
The solution is simple! We must take it out first!
So we can forget what I just said, right?
If I buy you a drink, will you tell us how it happened?
This adversary is well fortified!
Why are there so many of them?
Because they've been converting whole worlds!
knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here. We gotta shut it down!
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmos Tower is the quickest way. Is the quickest way.
Gap's too big to jump.
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over. We should be prepared in case the Grand Unifier arrives.
I'm more than ready.
Really? A Fate force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
So, Gamora... How am I supposed to drop the most interesting thing she's ever done? You gotta disconnect the power, Quill. You know, I usually hated when that Cosmos spotlight would shine down on me.
Can't you do something to shut off the power? That's it, Peter! Let's go! We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
All right, dead ahead! Let's book it!
Now is not the time!
Guardians of the Galaxy. The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
How? It can't be. I saw you die.
The form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness, before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
Oops.
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
The Warlock is more valuable than I believe!
Right! That floating freak's mixing up the rest! Some that weirdos deserve it!
Take down the flyer! He's healing the rest!
Well, that's not fair!
Floating One restores his companions!
On the left!
Larkin snipers! Fast cowards!
We need to close this distance!
Our foes left!
Guys, huddle up!
I know! It's like they want me to keep blowing them up. And I gotta admit, every time they go splat, it paints an awfully nice picture. There's no way we lose today, Quill.
We are painting the battlefield right now, Rocket, in so many shades. But if we're too excited, this love fest, this dazzling euphoria, it'll all disappear. Who's with me?
Wise words, Peter Quill!
Let's do this!
Let's...
Die with honor!
Make sure you don't fall off!
Draw their fire while I cross to the next room!
Drax! Kick their butt!
Firmer! We approach the dog's tower!
Hold on, Mickey! We're coming! Need some breathing room, Groot! This'll work! We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge!
Leapfrog?
It's a... Just follow my lead!
Stay away from the edges!
I gotta get close to get over!
Look! Golden Boy and Uniblocker are still at it!
Hold on, the dog stuff wasn't just talk!
We're sitting ducks!
You are wrong on both counts!
He means we can't stay here!
On this we are agreed! I am primed to destroy!
Past time someone got stabbed!
Launch it, Drax! Any ideas?
I have seen a sign!
Being shot at ain't enough of a sign!
I am referring to the billboard! Perhaps it can be cut loose!
Gamora! The billboard!
Good call!
You find more snipers over there, you save me one!
No promises!
Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
Is that like a Cathathian minstrel?
Driving on rooftops! This is kind of fun!
If there weren't so many of them, I'd agree with you!
We approach the dog's tower!
Hold on, Nikki! We're coming!
Well, you're a big target, that's why!
Just once I'd like to cross this bridge without incident!
You can thank Goldie for that!
The warlock saved us from certain death!
I ain't scared of Raker and his little light show!
Stay away from the edges!
I gotta get close to get over! Crap! Now it's...
Our great leader has perished!
Make sure you don't fall off!
Draw the fire while I cross to the next room!
Load up, Rocket!
Well, you're a big target, that's why!
My guy keeps dodging my shot! Freeze! Make them hurt, Gamora!
Running and gunning on rooftops! This is kind of fun!
If there weren't so many of them, I'd agree with you! Ice, ice, baby!
Face me!
So many lousy angles to cover!
I will flank them!
See? We don't need Golden Boy's help.
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes.
Wriggle rear!
His perfect posterior! His
Champion cheeks!
Perhaps we should summon the ship to deliver us to our destination.
Ain't no way they'd let us land anywhere near the big party. Better off fighting our way there.
Indeed. I would much rather face them with my blades.
His belief could not save him from death!
Good! Because there's a lot more where he came from.
I was just trying to wake him up!
Some that weirdos deserve it!
Another cultist! Well!
Ready!
What is next, Peter Quill?
I'll be here all week! Finally! I think they're giving up.
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
Where?
It should be, right below us. What's so special about Goldie anyway? Yeah, he's strong, but what good is strong against ridiculous, unrelenting firepower? We need to be on the other side of this thing.
We're not getting over.
Would under suffice?
Drax, buddy, let's make a hole.
That's one way down.
The best way. Look, they're still at it.
At least our guys see what's happening. Warlock better not kill Raker before I get to him.
I am eager to pull that sorcerer's insides to the outside.
Ba-ba-ba-boom, baby!
You sure are destroying a lot of advertising today.
Like we need another reminder to buy Calyx cream.
I am Groot.
Groot thinks we'll be nowhere royalty once we save it. Assuming they don't blame us for the Grand Unicorn. Oh, you gotta be flarkin' kidding me.
Don't suppose Groot knows another side route.
If I could just get to the other side, I could hack that thing and drop the bridge.
If you can get to the other side, we can get to the other side, and it wouldn't matter.
Throw me.
What?
Throw me! Just get muscles to huck me across.
Are you kidding? After the fit you threw last time?
This ain't like the last time. You all... I trust you guys.
Leave this to me!
Glad that wasn't Rocket.
You are a valued member of this team, not a tool to be thrown out.
Worried about this ritual. And what's really gonna happen if we can't stop it.
Ain't gonna be dead people coming back, holding hands and wagging tails, that's for sure.
We won't have to worry about that. I know I can get through to Nikki. This is Raker's doing, not hers.
I won't give up on her either.
Nor will I.
Yeah, and neither will the Grand Unicorn.
You will regret it.
How dumb are these Flartnards to even fall for this full Flarkment garbage?
Magus demands adulation, trapping you with vile illusion while feeding on your soul.
I felt it in my promise too. That endless hunger.
Oh yeah. Hungry is an understatement.
Holy faith!
All that light isn't leading to the cortex. It is the cortex.
How could that mutt let this happen?
Looks like you'll get to ask him yourself.
This isn't going to end well.
Cosmo!
We've got to get down there.
Don't count him out just yet. I've seen him get out of worse scrapes.
The beast is being exposed to the promise. No! Get away from my dog!
Tie him down, Groot!
He's losing. Time to hit him. Oh no! He's got to snap out of it.
The boat is scrambled!
This is an historic battle! The last stand of nowhere!
They'll be building us statues for this!
Hold that!
Cosmo! Talk to us here!
The dog is lost
Mora!
in the
Snip it!
strength is underutilized!
Do your thing, Drax!
The rodent requires our assistance!
Let's kick some butt, huh?
This bullet sponge needs to be seen starved! What's next, Peter?
You're welcome.
Guys, huddle up!
He's right. We're getting our butts kicked.
They appear to be superior.
We can't take this any longer, Peter.
Guys, come on! These goons aren't gonna take us out. We're better than them.
Flarkin' right.
So let's go out there and show these Flarkers who we really are. Who's with me?
Today, I am the destroyer!
Oh, yeah.
Beware!
Let loose, Rocket!
Droid's malfunctioning. Make him off big ones, wide open. Shoot the girl.
Here's our chance! Stick it to him, Groot! Gamora! One of nobody kicks a dog on my watch! On our watch!
The mutt better remember us saving his tail here.
If you remind him later!
Oh no! You've got to snap out of it.
Need your help here, buddy!
Flark are you doing? He's one of them now.
He's our friend.
Yeah, so is Drax. And I ain't going inside this fleabag's head.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that. Hey, buddy. Are you,
Take him out before it's too late.
Wait! He's still in there. I can hear him.
I hear only barking.
Focus your mind. He's there.
Oh, Flark, and just shoot the mutt!
Easy, bud. Friends, remember?
He's Peter Quill. Cosmo knows never lie.
Yeah, buddy. It's me. It's all of us.
Where is Cosmo smelled? Smell of nowhere.
Where else would we be, Furbrain?
His mind is addled. Or he is simply a dog.
He doesn't see us. He's still in the promise.
Cosmo, where are you? What do you see?
Blue sky and cars to chase. Cosmo is back. Doma, how you say? Home.
He's talking about Earth.
Smell of fresh grass. Feeling of dirt between paws. No psychic burden, just walkies for going. And the ball for fetching.
If you missed your home planet, could you not simply return at any time?
Not a time that matter. Same reason Cartardian, not go home.
Nowhere is your home. Right here and now.
Nowhere is nothing. Dead heads, mind for scrap.
It's way more than that. This place is special.
If by met you mean I saved your bark, then yeah, we met here.
It's true. Nowhere was first place since Earth. Cosmo not feel like stray dog. First time, Cosmo forget what was lost.
This place is a haven for misfits like us. Like you. It's home. Earth is just some rock where you were born.
It's not about rock. It's about what Cosmo had on rock. Foot of bed for sleeping, belly for rubbing, color with name.
You miss being someone's property?
Cosmo not property. Belong to family. Then one day, family gone. Men in suits send Cosmo into space. Cosmo searched many dog years for those he lost. But yet...
You had owners. It sounds like they gave you up.
I lost my family too. My mom died right in front of me when I was just a kid.
Then Piotr Quill should know. Cosmo would work like dog to have family back.
If they are part of this promise, these humans are most assuredly dead. Do not be swayed by the bribe of their return as I was.
Promise is only empty until fulfillment be. Perhaps it's Cartardian who lost hope too quickly.
Come on, Cosmo, you gotta know this doesn't smell right.
Piotr Quill is right. Cosmo human have no smell.
They are wicked perversions. You must bite them with all your might.
Be gone! Cosmo not fetch your lies.
That's it, buddy. You tell him.
Nowhere is Cosmo home be. His pups, his family, will protect at all costs.
Sick 'em, boy.
Should we help him? I mean, we may need him.
I am optimistic for the beast's recovery.
Cosmo's got his mission. We've got ours. Let's get to the Cortex. You think he'll be okay?
He's got a thick coat.
All right. I still got access codes from when me and Groot were on vacation.
You mean when you quit the team?
Why do you always gotta be so... Flark! Attacking scratch snatchers! Ah!
Cosmo changed the codes.
Guess so.
All right, people. Let's find another way through.
Perhaps you entered the code incorrectly. I have made the same mistake.
With those sausage fingers? Of course you have. These nimble digits don't make mistakes.
Yep. Drax, can you handle this?
An intriguing texture. I fear I will regret this.
Just don't start kicking up dust.
So, stolen codes, jail time. What exactly were you and Groot doing down here before?
We got a gig from an old contact at Mantlos before you barged in for a family reunion with Mr. No Lips.
Not the weirdest guy I know.
You're the weirdest guy I know. The flark was that?
An earthquake?
Unlikely. We are not on Earth.
Whatever they're doing, I think they just took it to the next level.
Ritual must be starting soon.
Good question, bud. How do we know we can even stop something this powerful? Probably a question for the bug lady. Too bad she ditched us.
When he was in his promise, Drax said Magus was...
Eating my soul.
And anything that eats can die, right?
That don't sound too scientific.
Wish to poison its food supply.
We're the food supply, so... no.
Yuck.
I am so done with brains and the Universal Church of Crap.
Guardian of Galaxy, Cosmo is owing Bolshoi death.
Welcome back! Hey, we've got an army of church dudes between us and the Cortez. You coming?
Yeah, Cosmo is retaking Tower of Security, where his pops are hiding. Without Tower, nowhere is being lost. Pops too.
Gotcha! Be careful up there, buddy. If it weren't for that fancy pants Nova Corps armor, I
I agree! The electric-wielding corpsman must perish next! Come, fools! Come die on this grave!
Not the weirdest of his war cries, but definitely up there.
Don't get hit by the mine! Peter got hit? Shocking! Bombs won't do scut! Then let's take him out first! Get ready! Bet you better jump through live though!
The big one has one line!
Normal attacks aren't working!
The trick is to defeat them before they defeat you!
I was almost cooked there! Thanks, Big D!
Better than a cup of coffee! Shields down!
Danger close, Rocket!
Well, the roof's not looking so hot!
On it!
Well executed! His end draws near! Don't scare me like that, man!
Wrap him up, bud! Let's see that sword! This poor goon's got brain security detail.
Gross.
That's a lot of brain powder.
Yeah, that stuff will turn your airway to sludge. Gray lung.
Good thing I've got my mask.
Well, that won't help. Them particles are so fine, they're already seeping right in. You probably already got the gray lung.
Drax, over here! Hurry!
I move as swiftly as is necessary.
Well, you know I was just messing with you.
What's that?
There ain't no such thing as gray lung.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you so fell for it?
Whoa! Careful, this place is practically falling apart.
Be all of nowhere looks like this soon.
It'll get back on its feet.
Giant head does not have feet.
It used to.
Here you go. Ain't gonna get craftsmanship like that anywhere else.
So they just up and left all this once they discovered the Cortex?
If by up and left you mean that mutt went barking mad and booted everyone out, then yup.
Not surprising. Imagine that thing falling into the wrong hands.
We don't have to.
Oh! Tremors have intensified.
That's one way of putting it.
It is an accurate statement.
Well, it don't help none. Oh, what have they done to you?
Perhaps there is a way to steer nowhere directly into the rift.
Can't risk it if Nikki's here.
You want to erase the best place in the galaxy? My baby. I don't know what's more dizzying in this place, looking up or looking down.
You, okay, Rocket?
No, I ain't okay. The Cortex, nowhere. What's gonna happen to this place? This filthy dump of cheap booze and shady units is the closest thing I got to a home.
This isn't the first time someone's tried to take over Nowhere, and it won't be the last. We've still got Cosmo on our side. Once we give the church the boot, he'll whip this place back into shape.
Hopefully not too good a shape. Thanks, Quill.
I've been thinking. Minor hiccup we need to consider. How do we even shut down the Cortex now that it's all supercharged?
Yeah, there ain't gonna be an easy off button on that thing.
Any chance you can hack it?
We ain't talking about some junky appliance. This is the Flarkin Continuum Cortex.
The Cortex isn't the problem here. It's the Flarknards who've hijacked it. We take them down, and the Cortex is just a machine with nobody at the wheel.
You know there is a wheel. Soon to be one less.
This whole city is going to collapse!
Not if we shut down Raker's stupid science project!
Still don't hear no ritual.
Hopefully the demon has started!
Take heed!
Just be careful with the stops there, big guy! There's acceptable assist! Got one of the whacked out space cops!
These renegades are relentless!
They've got big tech everywhere!
Cosmo better cut us in on the salvage profits. Yay! More brains on that!
I'm gonna have nightmares about brains! That's a wrap!
We can't keep getting pulled into skirmishes!
Like we have any choice.
Alright, crew, let's make a bridge of our own.
Just watch out for quakes.
Man, I really hope Warlock makes it to the finish line.
No, Goldie ain't counting on us. To him, we're just a bunch of scut soiling his fancy boots.
He's seen what we can do.
More importantly, we know what we can do.
I hunger.
Battle?
I did not eat on the ship.
All right, easy now.
So, once we get Nikki, we wait for Warlock to catch up?
And the bug lady.
Our plan requires a great many people.
Let's just take it one thing at a time. Get Nikki and stop this fulfillment thing.
How pragmatic of you.
Try not to count my chickens before they hatch.
That would be counting eggs. Now is clearly not the time for that.
Careful, gets a little... Whoa!
Peter, do you want to do the honors?
Totally. Watch this. Surprise, Scutfuckers!
My mind fills with rage!
Oh man! You guys are in big trouble!
The whole church here?
Everybody showed up for this one. Feels like I could aim in any direction and hit something.
Now this is a proper response!
Quill's killing loopy cops now. Music to my ears.
Groot, snag 'em! Whole lot of pain coming your way!
This trip's getting expensive. Explosives ain't cheap.
At least we're putting them to good use!
I'll just walked right into that one!
And ready!
Punch their lights out!
We see Raker in there! He's mine!
I'll try to talk Nikki down if she's in there! Like a fruit fly, I can't swat him!
I am losing control!
Oh man! You guys are in big trouble! Almost there! Push through this!
Raker better be in there!
So many of them. Gonna cost me a fortune in ammo.
Crossbow will cover it!
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools!
Keep them busy, Groot!
I can't miss when there are this many goons.
Just don't shoot me in the back, okay? Creeps are coming from everywhere!
They ain't getting the drop on me. Off now. Music to my ears.
Breathing room, Groot! Throw that, Drax!
Feels like we're up against the entire army!
Their losses will be legendary!
Whole lot of pain coming your way!
Once we get inside, I'm on Raker!
Don't be mad if I accidentally put a couple of rounds in that gas bag.
Pizza! Final stretch, people! Everything you've got!
About florking time.
Wizard, we stand before your temple gate! Come out and die!
Just try not to break the cortex when we get in there. I got all these toys I'm just dying to use. Got a feeling we ain't gonna like what's on the other side of this.
Doesn't matter! Raker dies!
I am primed to destroy!
I'm ready! Just
okay?
Don't worry about me, bud. I'm enjoying this. Ready!
Tear down this church, wizard!
That was awesome!
We see Raker in there! He's mine!
I got the kid! I know I can reach her!
This trip's getting expensive. Explosives ain't cheap.
We'll build nowhere for it! Don't forget, we're a team! Coordinate!
Just show me what to ventilate. Keep on planting these creeps in the ground, Brute.
Is the whole church here?
Guys, huddle up!
We're killing it out there, Quill.
You see the look on their faces when they see me raising down from on high?
Or the ones they make when they realize Groot's got him tied up in a bow.
I know! Never thought I'd say this, but fighting with you guys is fun!
Okay, yes. I get that it's all bubbly and sparkly out there. We're blasting shots at them and it's so much fun. But if we lose our focus, if we can't let go of these crazy thoughts spinning us upside down, we're done. Who's with me?
Feel my wrath!
Time to
Wizard, we stand before your temple gates! Come out and die!
That was awesome! Put down another fanatic!
Having fun preying on the weak?
Round them up, Groot! Slice and dice! Let's watch it! They're crawling out of the woodwork! Only this time there's no resistance to help out! Get it, Groot!
I see it!
Ouch! That's gotta hurt!
Keep kicking and flailing track! I'm coming! Run him through!
I can't miss when there are this many goons!
Just don't shoot me in the back, okay?
Feels like we're up against the entire army!
Pleasure! Their losses will be legendary!
So many of them! It's gonna cost me a fortune in ammo!
Crossbow will cover it! You got this one! Don't forget, we're a team! Coordinate!
Just show me what to ventilate! Thing's pretty tough for an old machine!
No mercy!
Good riddance.
Now the true battle begins.
Everyone ready? Game face is on.
I have only one face.
Well, put it in mean mode.